Ready or not, summer is coming, and Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance is on now. Right now through May 25th, get up to 70% off everything home at Wayfair. Plus, score amazing doorbuster deals all sale long and surprise flash deals on Memorial Day. We're talking thousands of products at every style and budget. Now is the time to save big on must-haves for your patio, backyard, and beyond. These savings won't last, so don't wait. Shop Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance now through May 25th.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
It's time for the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games at Southern Utah University in Cedar City. Register today to participate in the 40th anniversary season of a Utah sports tradition at utahsummergames.org. Participate in over 50 sports around the state. Then plan to join the opening ceremonies Friday, June 5th, presented by State Bank of Southern Utah. Register today to participate in the 40th anniversary season of the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games.
Now, with the lottery coming out Sunday, there's been a lot of analysis. You seen anything that catches your eye about this? Any info you see, hot takes, analysis that you start leaning some way?
In terms of just pure talent, and pure is a big word in our community because that's how we rationalize Stockton over Magic, right? I think that there's a growing sentiment that Darren Peterson is the best pure talent. And I think a lot of it is just the fluid nature when you watch him. So smooth. And his shot.
Effortless. When he's got it going, it's easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well said. And I think that's growing in that direction. But, you don't want to go too much for fit as opposed to best player. But you have to factor in fit a little bit.
Why?
Because, for Washington, they got Trae Young.
Yep.
And Trae Young has the ball in his hands, shoots a ton, has never won anything, shoots a ton, and so does Darren Peterson become a little neutered. Now, you made the big trade to get Young, and so now you're going to ask Young to take a back seat to this 19, 20-year-old? So I'm trying to think of what Washington would be thinking. So I don't think you can totally ignore fit. You just can't blow it off and say, no, we're going who we think is, and a lot of it, too, is potential. What I'm talking about right now is Darren Peterson might be the best pure talent today, but where's it going to be at 25? And if Dybantsa improves on his perimeter shooting, which I think he can, especially another guy I was talking to, you look what Dybantsa did last year. Just take the Texas game, for instance, right? I'm sitting there courtside. I mean, he's only got one other guy who's a 6-footer who's any threat whatsoever, any threat. And Dybantsa still goes for 35. They asked Sean Miller in his walk-off interview, what are you going to do to get Dybantsa under control? And he says, I don't think we can. He's giving up. Now, they were able to say that with a level of confidence we can still win the game because the other portions of the team are so weak that you can withstand his onslaught. But he's able to get 35 relatively easily. He's only 1 for 9 from 3 in that game with very little help from anybody else. So that says something there. And Dybantsa seems like he's a fit anywhere. But if you think Peterson is the best player, but you got Young over here, and he's going to dominate the ball, are you better off going with Dybantsa and rebuffing all the Jazz offers? Because I think when it comes down to it, I can't quite go Godfather and say the Jazz will make an offer that the Wizards can't refuse, but I believe they'll come really close. And if they want to, they can.
Well, yes, they've got enough assets. You're right. If they want to, they can. Now, it could be the point just overpaying and they just totally lopsided deal. And that's what you were thinking yesterday when you immediately put 4 players on hold. Nope. Don't even think about it.
That's today. Check back in 3 weeks.
See, the thing is, we can talk about this all, but I just can't believe anything. Everybody needs a deadline. Nothing happens quickly. It's a poker game.
All right, but I still left 3 weeks to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This thing will be developing, and if you want a little nugget, there were so many teams that came out to Provo to watch Dybantsa in person, and the Wizards GM never made it to Provo. Now, of course, the number one team who saw Dybantsa play the most.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, we know who they are. It's just a drive, and I don't know. Does DA live down there? He may be a shorter drive since he hangs out, has his own locker at Riverside. I don't have my own locker at Riverside.
He does live in Provo.
Yeah, he lives in. So I mean, why wouldn't you go to those games? It's a lot closer than driving up here all the way. So and you're a fan of the team, and that's your alma mater, and plus you're working there because you're bringing in players in the Big 12 that you need to see anyway. So it makes sense. This is the most intriguing draft in Jazz history. Don't even think of arguing. Don't even try.
I was going back to the 80s.
No. Because you don't necessarily decide. You don't get to decide one player, but then you have to make a big time decision. Before, when you were drafting the statues, other teams made stupid decisions, and so then you just took who's available. That's not going to be the case. Plus, if you want to make an offer they can't refuse, you can, and you can get number one. And if Dybantsa wants to go number one, it's such a big deal, then just have the Wizards draft him number one and trade him. You were drafted number one. Everybody's happy.
DJ PK, it's 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Well, Kristen's got to reschedule. She's at the NBA Combine. She's got to do an interview, so Yak will reschedule her. DJ PK, more in a moment right here on The Zone.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And now everything's on sale during our Memorial Day event. Save up to $1,200 on mattresses for a limited time. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number, to a good life sleep.